Hey guys, welcome back to Wink Customs. I'm finally back on the HZ Ute. I've got a few things in mind. One of those things is lifting this body off the chassis that it's sitting on. Now I've just been scrapping around with some metal, trying to make some brackets up to bolt straight into the door, where the door hinges are bolted in. I went to my metal place, I picked up 3 of these jacks. They stand at 1.6 meters high. They've got about a 400mm lift. Now, ideally, I'm going to chuck some wheels on these things so I can push it around when I'm done with it. But again, they're bolt on, bolt off sort of application. Very simple idea, but I reckon it's going to get the job done. So what I'm doing now is just cutting some pieces, strengthening it up a little bit, and then I'll get straight into winding this thing off the old chassis. Alright guys, so I've got it all set up, ready to go. All I'm going to do now is start winding. Now, I'm going to count how many winds I do on each side, and so I can keep it as even as I can. Listening for any creaks in that. I'm only going to lift it probably 100mm at the most. I've only got the stand on the back, I haven't done the rear one yet. It's a bit more involved with the A-frame and stuff, but so far I'm pretty happy with it. Again, these are just bolt on, bolt off. I will be taking them off to put some wheels on these things later on. But yeah, so far pretty happy with it. It's a good start. I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright guys, so they definitely work. you saw me pull that jack out. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm gonna get straight into the back one. That's just a single at the back. Now, I couldn't believe how easy these are to jack that thing up. They made a lot of heavy work very light. They're rated about 800 kilos each. So I think 3 is going to be enough. I did order a 4th one, but I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm just going to make a simple A-frame at the back to hook onto where the tailgate sits. And then we should be sweet. We should be able to get this thing up in the air. Now, it's probably not a good idea to do any work underneath it while it's up like that. I'm possibly going to just build a quick little frame up underneath so I can block it, and it will sit on the frame. Possibly put some wheels on the frame, just slide it in, wind these down, and then I can push it around. I am thinking about putting wheels on these themselves, and as you can see, they just bolt straight on and bolt off very easily. I can take them off, weld some wheels on the bottom, no problem at all. Push it around, very simple. Cost me, so far it's cost me about 380 bucks for all 3 of these, and some scrap steel. So worth a try, guys. Give it a shot. It's definitely gonna save my roof from bending or folding or anything like that, the way I was planning on doing it. But yeah, give us a comment, let me know what you think of these things. Pretty cool, pretty cheap. It's definitely not a rotisserie. I definitely won't be able to spin the car, but chuck some wheels on it, I can push it around. I've got about 400 mil lift in it, put about a 200 mil wheel in it, caster wheel or something, and I should be able to spin this thing 360s in the shed. And with that extra 200 mil caster wheel on it, it's going to give me a 600 mil lift from where it's sitting now. So I'll be pretty stoked about that. Now 600, let's just say from here to about here. So that's definitely going to lift it up quite high. And I should be able to get under there quite easily. So yeah, once I get it up, build a little frame just to sit on the floor once it's up that high. They can stay on there, I can take them off and go from there. But I'm going to get straight into the back A-frame section, and we'll see how that turns out. Alright guys, well I've got the A-frame welded up on the back of the ute. It's bolted in, ready to go. I'll just show you a couple of braces. I did some little braces here. I did want to use the original brace that was on this and cut it and re-weld it down here, but I thought that's probably just a bit of overkill. I mean, what I've done already is overkill, 100%, but it's definitely going to work, and it is time to give this a lift. And just like that, car is lifted up. Now that's still got the old chassis underneath. There's a lot of weight. There's still got the old diff in there as well. So minus all that weight, this thing should lift up the body really easily. It's going to be a bit of a challenge getting that chassis out on this angle. Again, I don't have the wheels on there yet. Having the wheels on there, I could shift it around and then it might make it a lot easier to pull that chassis out. With no wheels, I'm going to go ahead, drop it back down, undo all the chassis bolts, and then try to maneuver this chassis out from where it is sitting. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let me know what you think. For less than 500 bucks, I made some car lifts. They're actually doing the job pretty well. I mean, it's not a rotisserie or anything, but it's definitely going to give me some height. It's going to save my back a little bit, and yeah. Alright guys, well that's it. I finally achieved what I was thinking about. I'm super happy with it. As you can see, that's sitting really high. I've probably got another 100 mil to play with, so I can get it up another 100 mil. Again, I'm standing on 1.8. That's a pretty decent height to be playing with there, so pretty happy with it. Thanks for watching guys, appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It's probably going to be some minor adjustments to those, like chucking the wheels on and all that stuff. then I'll be able to move it around. But my next thing is to get that chassis out, chop it up, scrap it. Yeah. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully it's more bodywork, possibly more bodywork. I'm thinking about doing some mini tubs in it, hand make those as well. I really want to get back on my planching hammer, have a lot of fun with that thing. So yeah, again, thanks for watching guys. I'll catch you all on the next one.